Parang ano lang po, intro, your name and your designation, ganun.
Sure. So I'm Dr. James Wee. I'm currently the country medical director as well as the vice chairman for the Pfizer Foundation. So I'm an internist. I specialize in diabetes as well. So,
Okay, good morning.
Opo.
Oh.
Kanina po kasi tinanong ko si Sir Jack, sabi marami na daw na-deny. Ano po yung pinaka-reason kung bakit sila na-deny mag-donate ng blood?
so far, natutuwa naman ako maraming na-deny. That means maraming willing to donate. No, I think based on the survey, it's really underweight. So, yeah, we have to... okay ba? Actually, because blood donating is... it does remove almost a lot of your blood as well. So there is a precaution that if you're underweight, potentially kasi pwede kang mahilo, pwede kang your blood pressure might go down too low. So we have to strictly abide by the rules of bloodletting and blood donation. Hindi naman to emergency situation. But I'm really happy that many have are coming to the willingness to donate, and I think that at the end of the day, that's already one accomplishment on our part as a foundation.
Dok, ano lang po, kasi as mentioned nga, this is one of your parang community service, sabi nga. Pero yun nga, bakit bloodletting, how would this klaseng project would impact also the lives of your employees?
Well, for one, because for Pfizer, it's the patient first, and I think as a Pfizer Foundation, we owe it to the community as well to really give back and to be part of the wellness of the community, and I guess Geoff can maybe you've talked to him. This is just one of our many our engaged programs for the Pfizer Foundation, and one it not only benefits, because at the end of the day, people do need blood, especially surgery emergency situations, and this is one way we can not only give back to the community, but I think it actually benefits us more. It gives us a sense of community. It makes a person feel good about themselves, being able to help others. At the same time, I mean, I'm sure you've heard there are many benefits of bloodletting, of giving away blood, and people know that. Okay, I can share with you more, but I think that's really it benefits both our community as well as internally.
Dok, so far dun sa mga na-approve, ano yung sabi natin pinaka matured age na nakapasa?
Hindi ko alam yung, pero alam ko,
Or
wala
and the
naman,
youngest as well.
actually, there's no, as long as you're an adult and you're healthy enough, there's
Walang
no,
limit naman.
walang limit. Now, unfortunately, ako at ang pinakamatanda. So,
Si Doc din pala nag-donate.
I used to donate. No, I used to donate every 6 months, actually, when I was a little younger. Yeah, no, but I have a heart condition, so medyo, so we just push for it.
Doc, you told us earlier that the employees are excited about. Were there any incentive for this? That's the reason why they're excited.
Well, I think the incentives come in the form of being a volunteer, because we do have an engaged program, and through the Pfizer Foundation, we're able to give back to the community, and so that's one. And then the incentives are actually more of I believe it's the
8 hours.
the 8 hours, but it's not compulsory kasi
It's not required.
so it's not required. So I think it's really more the willingness to share, to contribute. And we have done many other activities in the past, like we've done the meal packing activities, and you see everybody there
Coming together.
so it's fun. So it's fun.
Aside from the 8 hours
Wala
that you
na.
mentioned, would there be Parang syempre, sa Red Cross kasi they are giving out like biscuits and juice.
Meron naman. I think.
Ayun,
Wala ba?
ganun.
Basically, ang pinaka-giveaways na lang naman namin is, for example, we provide reusable straws. At least we're also helping the environment.
Yeah, oo.
It's two-pronged siya. No? The other one is at least may food ka, at the end of the day, at least nakatulong ka. Ito, at kahit floss lang or bread. May bulot pa nga kami. So, gusto ng bulot. Diba?
But the food is not so much a reward. It's really
Exactly,
more precautionary. Kasi para hindi baka
Yeah,
mahilo.
ayun, mahilo siya, gano'n.
Yeah.
And would this also run on a monthly
Or yung, ano na yung
quarterly?
magiging regular, would it be a regular ano na rin talaga?
Yeah, I think we can commit to a regular. We've done this many times before. We actually have at least once a year or twice a year program.
So this isn't the first time?
Yes, this is not the first time. We've done it before. It just sometimes there are, because of circumstances, we cannot always do it as regular. But yeah.
Probably by next year, hopefully if by demand ulit, try natin twice a year. Kasi it makes everyone be more, again, sabi nga, it's being more socially responsible. Kasi if you do this regularly, mas sila, you can always provide. Sabi nga nila, every 3 months ka, pwede ka
Yeah,
mag-donate.
every quarter, yeah, every quarter.
Everything.
Yan sabi ng...
Pwede naman if you're healthy.
If you're
But
very
I would
healthy.
recommend for elderly, like, pwedeng twice a year
Twice a
actually.
year.
Twice a year, especially for men who are healthy. Pwede. Kahit hindi ganyan ka-healthy, as long as wala namang contraindication, pwede.
Bukod po dito, saan nyo pa po ginagawa yung ganitong activities?
Kasi right now po, the foundation has just been na reorg na kami na jumpstart on ulit
okay.
kami just recently. So this time, activities like this, sinisimula namin small here in the office. So soon we'll probably extend to our colleagues to those based in Visayas, in Mindanao, and probably doon sa way up north. Kasi marami rin gusto, but iba kasi magbiyahe eh.
Oo.
So, sabi na, sir, babawi na lang kami. Ang sabi nga, may nag-email nga sa akin, sir, sa hospital na lang po ako mag-donate.
Yeah,
Counted
actually,
pa rin.
many of our colleagues in Mindanao, in Visayas, because they do want to donate blood, so they donate directly either to the hospital or to Red Cross or to the other organizations. So they do it on their own capacity.
So pwede na rin lang gamitin yun as part of dun sa 8 hours nga na
Many don't actually. They just want
talaga
to do
dito
it.
Yung iba, hindi po nila dinideclare eh.
mas gusto pa rin nilang sumali sa mga
Yeah.
immersions and community services.
Actually, meron nga kaming survey na recently na ginawa. Tapos, example, may question lang na, I volunteer because of Engage. Ano yung reason as one of the reasons? Very few people answer para maka-complete ng 8 hours. Unti lang sumasagot nun. So, they really just, kumbaga gusto talaga nilang makatulong. And I think it's part of the culture in Pfizer.
Speaking po ng Pfizer Foundation, ano na po yung mga projects niyo?
Yun, parang elaborate lang more on
Joke.
Because right now, ang focus ng foundation are 3 things. It's cancer, nutrition, and HIV. But since our yung jump start natin last year, October, we've been starting out small in terms of improving our employee volunteerism. So one of it, adopt kami ng barangay just recently. And we provided at least 20,000 meal packs in partnership with Rise Against Hunger. So that's 1 year of food supply for the ITA communities doon. So in-adopt namin sa kanila. And we're also providing yung mga different units can go there, can teach the kids, can help yung community in their own way. So kung may improve man yung health outcomes doon, yung timbang ng mga bata, dahil yun, at least, we cannot claim ownership na dahil lang sa amin yun. But nakatulong kami kahit paano. And in the future, for the next few years to come, probably we'll find a way to create and help battle cancer through early diagnosis, early screening in the future. And kaya nga yung 3 focuses na yun, in the next, probably, right now nga, ginagawa na ng programs team with the support of the Board of Trustees and the Dr. Lee. We're trying to create a more sustainable program so that the Filipino community can be more, at least we can provide more access to our medicines. Kung di lang yung medicines, at least makakita man lang ng doktor. Kasi maraming namamatay na hindi man lang nakakita ng doktor. Hindi lang nakakita ng ospital. No? So ma-bridge mo lang yun yung gap na ganun. Malaking bagay na yun. So in the future, probably that may be one of the programs that we're trying to push forward in the next months. Yeah.
Any questions?
Not to, we've actually done, I mean, Pfizer Foundation has been around for quite some time. We just jump-started it recently. But if you're familiar with the Leaders for Health,
Leaders for Health.
for the Doctors to the Barrio program, with Ateneo naman yun and DPH. Then we have also had Naibahay. And then we've also contributed a lot to
Research.
the research, mostly
Yes.
because we're a healthcare company. So research talaga. That doesn't have to do anything with our products. Health research. And then through the NIH sa UP. And then also we've done, we built how many houses?
120 houses.
120 houses for the
Sa Yolanda.
sa
tsaka
Yolanda
sa
victims
Bohol.
and then sa
The
Bohol.
earthquake. Yeah. So that was back in 2012. Actually, ang Pino program was 60 years, 60 yung Pfizer. Yung partner namin na was Habitat for Humanity, yung 60 na doble nila yung target, naging 120. So we provided free homes para sa kanila yung mga nasiraan na bahay. Dala sa Yolanda also.
We also collaborate with other NGOs like yung sa ano yun?
President Hunger po.
The building of the houses.
Si Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity.
Then the Naibahay nga, we built birthing
Homes.
in rural communities.
Yun ang hindi ko alam.
Marami na rin po. Marami.
Marami na rin.
Nasa mga feeding program, aside dun sa barangay na natulungan nyo, what other barangays are you going to?
Nagpadala po kami sa Marawi. Nung
Marawi,
kasagsagan.
yeah.
Nagpadala kami sa Marawi. Yung sa Sagyaran in Lanao del Sur, almost 10,000 meal packs. Yung pinadala po namin doon sa kanila. Yung itong pinadala namin sa Porac, Pampanga, 16,000. Yung
You mentioned
previous was
8,000 kasi
10,000.
kanina.
So para lang at least immediate relief aid kasi marami na displace eh. May family, they moved out from Marawi City. Ngayon at least you're starting to rebuild na. Nakatulong man lang kahit paano in our own way. Yeah, in medicines also, we also provided support
Yung
in
pinaka-ano
medicines.
din, eh, di ba?
We made
That's
medicines.
important.
Recently, yung sa typhoon natin,
Typhoon.
bigay tayo ng
Flood.
Vibramycin, doxycycline.
Doxycycline.
Nagpadala kami sa Pampanga and
Para sa
Bataan.
leptospirosis.
Ay, oo.
Also,
Kaya kami naman really when disasters like that, immediate naman yung response ng foundation as always.
Diyan naman si Doc lagi.
Yeah, si Doc pa.
Ay.
Very supportive. kami naman, team naman kami implementing team with the, it's, we're one big, talaga. Tulong-tulong talaga.
Nakakatuwa lang kasi din kasi you know all, yun nga yung bloodletting is a very importante nga, di ba, Doc? Sabi mo nga, as mentioned.
And it's beneficial to the health. I'm sure you know that already.
I think they're also regular donators.
There are recent studies have shown it can reduce heart disease. Although there are studies that show that it can actually also protect you from cancer.
Yes.
Antioxidants. Very good, yeah. I'm glad you do. I wish I can again.
yung pala, Doc,
Hanggat
kasi
kaya pa,
yung pag nagpapakuha ko ng dugo sa Red Cross, there was, ito lang recently, a millennial asked me, Kuya,
yung kanina.
ano ba yung benefit ng pagpapakuha ng dugo? Sabi niya, actually, sinagot na agad, totoo ba yung priority ka pagka kailangan mo ng dugo, ikaw yung unang bibigyan ng dugo, or libre kang bibigyan ng dugo?
Opo, kaya sa
Sabi ko,
PGH
no,
may card.
Sabi ko, hindi. Pero yun din yung minention, actually, nung umupo ako doon, yung millennial na yun, nawala na. Hindi siya nagpa-interview, parang, hey, ganun ba? Sorry, pero sabi ko, yun yung totoo kasi. Tapos nung nakausap ko yung nurse, yung kagad yung mindset niya sa akin. Sabi niya, sir, ganito po yung pagpapakuha po ng dugo. Hindi po correct thinking yung pagka kailangan yung dugo.
That was
Bibigyan
before
ako ng
kasi
dugo.
parang
Way
inanon
before.
nun
Kasi
eh.
parang ganun yung lumalabas kasi nga yung...
But that was mentioned dati nun.
I don't know from some,
Sa
you do have a
PGH
card.
Oh, may card ako eh.
Like Red Cross in the past when I was donating, they gave me a
May
card.
card na ganun.
And then I think that's they will, it's not necessarily you're the priority, but I think the fact that you donated blood, they will give you consideration.
Hindi rin.
Hindi rin, ano.
Hindi.
Pero after 13 sessions, siguro mga 2.5 years mo matatapos yun, bigyan ka nila ng certificate. Parang
Mm,
ganun. Yan yung recognition nila makuha.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, it's really more the altruism,
Yeah,
it's the
The
community,
advocacy.
the advocacy.
Yung walang kapalit ba?
Oh yeah,
Walang
so...
kapalit.
Plus, sabi nga ni Doc talaga, yung emphasis is mas beneficial pa nga sa atin.
Oo.
Alam mo yan ang hindi alam ng most Filipinos.
Saka
Takot
sarap ng
sila.
feeling
I don't
na
know if it's
gano'n.
culturally blood
O takot sila sa needle.
Takot sila sa makakita ng dugo.
Nakita ng dugo.
Actually, hindi naman, di ba? Pwede ka naman nakapikit eh.
May
May pulis ko
Pero dapat mo na lang.
Oo.
Ako nangihina ako nakakita ang dugo. Pero hindi ko tinitignan.
Let it flow, let it flow.
Kaya ginawa nga po namin sa mga may film na lang na nag-play para di mo nakita yung nakatingin ka na lang sa movie.
Oo, dapat. That's good.
Naka-play naman siya kanina.
Any more questions, Doc? Okay.
Thank you.